They do not plan on employing anybody else under that agreement or successor agreements. That was the comment.
You've been listening to Tony Sheldon, the National Secretary of the Transport Workers Union, appearing at the Senate inquiry into the Qantas industrial dispute in Canberra. And in fact, later this afternoon, as part of our coverage, we will be hearing from the Australian International, from the Steve Pervinas from the Licensed Aircraft Engineers Association, and also the Australian and International Pilots Association. And we'll be returning to those Senate hearings throughout the afternoon. Well, staying with Qantas-related news, a Qantas A380 has landed safely in Dubai after being diverted because of engine trouble. Qantas says the plane took off from Singapore this morning, bound for London, when a problem forced the shutdown of one of its engines. It's 1 year to the day that a mid-air explosion on a flight to Singapore forced Qantas to ground the A380s for 19 days. Qantas spokeswoman Olivia Worth explained what happened during today's incident at a press conference outside the Senate hearing.
About 4 hours after takeoff, the QF31, which is a flight between Singapore and London Heathrow, it was determined that there was a problem with oil quantity pressure in engine number 4. As a result of that, the captain shut down engine number 4 and decided that it was absolutely important to divert to Dubai. 2.5 hours later, this aircraft has arrived safely and the 258 passengers have safely deboarded. There's engineers on the ground, they're currently assessing the situation, and we will ensure that we get our passengers on our way as quickly as possible. They'll either be provided with accommodation overnight or alternatively put on other flights with other carriers. I'm happy to take questions on this particular issue. There's 258 passengers on board. This is a flight on QF31. It's a Qantas A380 and it was departing from Singapore, making its way to London Heathrow. This issue happened around 4 hours into flight.
An unhappy coincidence comes 12 months to the day that we had that problem with the other A380?
Oh, simply, this is a coincidence. It is an issue that's been detected in engine number 4 and it involves the pressure and a defect with the oil in this particular engine. It was shut down in line with procedures and the captain diverted the aircraft and safely arrived in Dubai around 2.5 hours later.
Was it the same plane as the one involved last year?
No, OQA, which is with the aircraft that was involved, that's an aircraft code. That particular aircraft is still in Singapore and it is currently being fixed by Qantas engineers and also Airbus engineers. That is still in Singapore and that will return to service sometime early next year.
Any idea how long the airplane in Dubai will be on the ground?
It literally has just touched down. This incident happened 4 hours into flight. It then took around 2.5 hours to divert to Dubai. It has been met by engineers. They're currently inspecting it. Obviously, it will be a priority of ours to ensure that we work out exactly what the particular problem is in this engine and to ensure that we can safely continue these travels as quickly as possible.
That's Olivia Worth from Qantas.